Hey, welcome to Wingchair Books. I'm your host, Michael Philippone. Now, today's episode is about the two latest chapbooks from Mud Luscious Press. Now, I have to be honest, I wasn't planning on making this video because I have literally over 20 other novels and short stories, short story collections that I've read and I've been planning on making videos for, and I'm way behind on them. So I just got these in the mail the other day. I read them through over and over. I liked them, but I just wasn't planning on making a video for them. But then I realized I needed to make a video. And I'm going to talk about the chapbooks, but the reason I need to make a video is because of something very specific that the publisher did. Now, if you are a publisher or if you want to start a book press, then you need to hear what I'm going to tell you. But first, I'll get to that in a minute. First, I'm going to talk about these two chapbooks. The first one, first of all, alright, so here are the two chapbooks. Very slim. This is how the Mud Luscious chapbooks have been. And I really dig that, keeping with the series. The first is called 3 Scenarios Leading to the Rape of a Teenage Girl in the Tropicool Icy-land Urban Indian Slum by, forgive me if I mispronounce, Kuzhali, Manickavel. Now this was, if you can see this was a chapbook of 3 or 4 pages of just straight prose fiction. It was literally, as the title says, it was a story. There were 3 scenarios of teenage girls and the events leading up to their rape in Tropicool Icy-land Urban Indian Slum. Really, it was, look, see, that's part 1, part 2. Basically, it's about these 3 girls, each with a different name. The first is named Lakshmi, second is Selvi, and the third is Mali. And basically, over the course of like 3 paragraphs for each segment, they get raped by various animals. The first one was raped by a group of penguins. The second was raped by an albino killer whale, and the third was raped by a walrus. But they actually weren't raped in the story. It's just each segment ends with the events leading up to the rape. They're not actually raped. So I just suspect that they're all raped, especially according to the title. Anyway, I really liked this. And the second chapbook was nothing like that one. This is, as you can see, poetry with really short lines, really chopped up. First of all, if you noticed something about this, the difference between these first 2 pages, yeah, this one has no title or author name on the front. Fortunately, it has a mini author bio on the back. But if I didn't know any better, I wouldn't know what this is. I assume it's intentional. I mean, you can see there's a clear seam right down the page was just torn off cleanly. Luckily, I'm on the Mud Luscious mailing list, and when this book was sent out, I was told that it was called In Transit, Illuminate. It was written by Michael Bernstein, but you wouldn't know that by this first page. It goes right in. I think it's a pretty neat idea, I guess, but I don't know why it's necessary on this chapbook. And maybe it was unintentional and they decided to send them out like that. Who knows? But that's the kind of unpredictability that I love in small presses. Like I said, this is super short lines. I have to be honest, I read it like at least 10 times, and I don't totally even understand the poem, but I liked it. I liked the rhythm. It challenged me. So that's something it's one I'm definitely gonna go back to over and over. In Transit Illuminate by Michael Bernstein. So those are the two chapbooks. Now, I'm going to tell you what the publisher did, Mud Luscious Press, that required me to make this video. When I got these chapbooks, they came in that same envelope that they always come in, that just fits the chapbooks. Just got it in the mail, standard mail shipping. With the chapbooks, though, came these two artifacts. Now, this first one is a sticker, like a vinyl sticker, like a band style sticker. And it says, "Choke on these words. mudlusciouspress.com." The second thing is a bookmark. I'm going to focus on the bookmark. Sticker is awesome. Sticker is good, and it ties in with the bookmark. But I'm going to talk mainly about this bookmark. If you run a press and you don't have bookmarks, you are not doing enough. This bookmark right here, it's words, which is good. I like words. That's why I like getting chapbooks from Mud Luscious Press. What this bookmark serves is branding. If you don't have bookmarks for your press, you're missing out on a huge chunk of branding that's going to help your small press. If you look at the bottom here, it says from Mud Luscious Press in 2011. It says it on both sides. Now that's the only place it says Mud Luscious Press on this bookmark, and the whole rest is words. Now what are these words? Let's see. That's the title of a book forthcoming next year from Mud Luscious Press. On the other side, a title of another book forthcoming next year from Mud Luscious Press. Every time, I'm not going to use these bookmarks in the chapbook. I read this like 5 times in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. But I'm going to take this bookmark and I'm going to use it in the novel I read. When I'm finished with that, I'll probably use it in the next one I read. If I don't want it anymore, I'm probably going to give it to a friend, or if I lose it, it'll fall on the ground for someone else to pick up. It'll be like, what's Mud Luscious Press? I'm going to go online and find out. Maybe I'll put it in a bookmark, and I'll put the bookmark in a novel and lend that novel to a friend, and they'll be like, what's Mud Luscious Press? I'm going to go check it out. Now, the good thing about this just says Mud Luscious Press, and if you didn't know any better, and you just saw the sticker, you wouldn't really know what Mud Luscious Press is, unless you went to the website. But on the bookmark, each side is dedicated to a forthcoming release from the press. Now you see here, that's the title, that's the author name. Now that's all good and all, but it's like, how will I know if I want to buy this? There's an excerpt right here. Other side, title, author. But how will I know if I want to buy this book? There's an excerpt right here. And that's why I needed to talk about this release. If you are a press and you don't have bookmarks, you're not doing enough. Every time I open my novel, I'm going to see Mud Luscious Press, forthcoming release. The good thing is I already pre-ordered it, so I don't really need to worry about it. But if you didn't, you know where to go. It's on the bookmark. Now another great thing that Mud Luscious Press is doing, another reason why Mud Luscious Press is making a name for itself, is because if you go online, they're doing a deal right now where they already said they released the titles of 4 forthcoming books due out next year. Now they don't have any cover art for the books. There are no blurbs for the books. There's really nothing except the titles of the books. But there's a promotion going on, and it's probably only going to last for the next couple weeks because because that's how long it's going to last. And the promotion is a blind faith promotion. You can pre-order all 4 books for only $35. I don't know how much it'll be after the promotion is over, but basically, if you pre-order the books before the artwork and before the blurbs are released on the site, then you get a discount. It makes sense. It's called branding, and Mud Luscious Press is on it, and they're doing it, and that's why I like them. Well, not the only reason why, because they put out awesome chapbooks. So, if you want to check these out, you can go online. I think they're like a couple bucks each if you go to the website. And that's a cheap price for some awesome lit. So I'll see you next time. I'm Michael Philippone. This is Chapbooks. If you liked it, subscribe, and I'll see you again.